Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but as you guys can see, I'm extremely busy. It is Easter weekend, I've been working all weekend. Anyways, a lot of you guys have been asking me what happened with the radio that I got scammed with. The long and the short of the story there, I sent the radio back, not to the guy that I bought it from, but another guy in Bloemfontein actually, and I informed the guy that I bought it from that I sent it back. And once I informed him that I sent it back to him, he told me, oh, it's been 3 weeks since I bought the radio, so how can I expect a refund now, after he was the one that said I must have it checked out before I send it back. Anyways, long story short, so the guy blocked me on WhatsApp and I kind of just left it there. I believe in karma, so he'll have his day. So the radio is still mine, it's not in my possession, but it's still my radio. It's obviously not working, so nothing much I can do there. I will eventually at some stage get it back, or have it sent back to me, and then I can take it to a few other shops to get some more opinions on whether or not it's fixable. But for now it's just in Bloemfontein. I haven't spoken to the guy who I sent it to in a while actually as well, but he's keeping it for me. Last week I went for a photo shoot, or I took the Tiguan out for a photo shoot. We went to Mall of Africa. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I suggest you go and check it out. I'll put my name up somewhere on the screen. Go and give me a follow, check out the content from that shoot. I was missing one center cap at the back. I don't know if you guys can remember, the back wheel was missing a center cap. So I went to a scrapyard to get a center cap, and while I was there I was asking them maybe if they have a Tiguan there, just for me to check maybe there's something on the car that I might need, or like something that I want. So things that I would like off a Tiguan is the LED taillights and the Tiguan R-line rear diffuser. So if any of you guys know a scrapyard that's got some of it, please let me know. They are extremely scarce. Anyways, so I went to check out the Tiguan. There was no parts on it that I needed, and they asked me what I wanted. So I started talking to them, and they're like, no, the only thing that they got of a Tiguan is a radio. So I'm thinking, wow, maybe this is my opportunity to get a radio with a reverse camera. And I went to check the radio out. Lo and behold, it's an RNS 510 OEM VW navigation radio. So I started talking price to them. They actually wanted an extremely good price, and I said, okay, no, I'll think about it, I'll get back to them, because I have been scammed before. Oh, by the way, right after I've been scammed, I bought my old radio back from the dude who I sold it to. He wasn't willing to do the fuse box mod on his Mark 5. So he sold the radio back to me what I bought it for, and that's kind of why I never bothered with a broken radio or that scammer to get that sorted, because I got my radio back. I was out 2 grand on the radio that I bought in Bloem. I thought, I'm not too sure, maybe that radio isn't working either, because it's coming from a scrapyard. It has been standing in a wrecked car for a while, so I'm having second thoughts. I came home, I decided, shit, let me phone that guy and talk to him. So I phoned him, I tell him, my man, if the radio doesn't work, I want to send it back, I want to get a refund. So he's like, no stress, I can take the radio, he'll mark it for me, and then if it doesn't work, I can have it back. So I came home, I bought the radio, let me show you guys. I came home and I installed it, which I obviously didn't show anyone, because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. The GPS antenna was supposed to be here on Thursday, and then somehow I missed the courier company, so I couldn't take delivery of the antenna, so I'm only expecting it tomorrow, which is Tuesday, since it's Easter weekend like I mentioned. So once I get the antenna, I can put the antenna in, I can put my reverse camera in, because all RNSs come with a reverse camera socket. I checked the plug already, it is the same, it is matching. So once I get it in, I can start coding, and it should work perfectly fine. So a couple of things for that radio. I need to do a firmware update. It is quite an old radio. I need to do a firmware update, and then it would be fine. But once I do a firmware update, I'm going to lose the maps that's on the hard disk at the moment. So after the firmware update, I need to find someone who can help me do the maps. If I can't get the maps, I'm most probably not going to do the firmware update and lose the maps, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get hold of the maps with enough time. I'm extremely happy for that. And then I put the turbo on the Polo. That footage was kind of wonky. I'm going to put it on the screen now so you guys can check. I thought I was recording a simultaneous video of me installing the turbo, and when I was done I noticed that I was actually filming a time lapse, so you can't really see much. I wanted to show you guys when I put the turbo in, but with the time lapse you can't really see me put the turbo in, but it is in, it is hanging. So I'm gonna switch over now to the part where I put the turbo in. Like I say, you guys won't be able to see the turbo going in, but I promise you it is there. So let's go. I'm finally ready to start working on the turbo. First up, I'm gonna clean this up, and then I need to put this gasket in here together with this plate, which is the oil feed and the oil drain. And then I've got a couple more things before I can put the turbo in, but let's get started. I got the feed and drain pipe on. As you can see, this job is impossible to do when the turbo is on the car, so I always do it off the car. Anyways, I couldn't get new studs, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn these back into the head, and then I'm gonna remove these as I got new nuts. I got all the nuts in. It's time to put the turbo back. Here's the parts that I got: exhaust manifold gasket, intake manifold gasket. I still need to wash the intake before I put it back, and then the new nuts to tighten the turbo down. So as I mentioned, you guys can't see me put the turbo in there, but it is in, it is hanging, everything is attached. I just need to get the injectors in, and then I can assemble all the boost pipes and all of that stuff back. But anyways, I've been quiet, but I've been extremely busy. Got the turbo on the Polo, got the new radio, so I'm waiting for a couple of parts to come in. Once they come in, I'll update you guys, obviously with the radio and the injectors on the Polo. But that's gonna be it for Easter weekend, guys. Peace out and reflect your passion.